Hello and welcome back to Timberborn 1.0. In our last episode, we tried doing hard mode on one of the maps and it just completely failed. Just a single stream, the whole start to finish, it was not good, but we are going to try again. Still going with folktales this time. And we are honestly, for a hard mode, I'm just going to use one of these easy maps. Let's go ahead and start with the lakes. Honestly, I haven't beaten it with anyone, so let's just do it. Hard mode, default settings. What do we want to call our settlement? Something. Let's see. I always name my settlement after something that's sitting around me. I've been printing a lot of dittos recently with the release of Pokopia. So I've got a lot of little dittos sitting around everywhere, so let's just go with welcome to Diddleland. Now we have, this is a beginner map on hard mode, so we should be fairly good. This is going to be a lot of bad water once we get to the bad tides. But the reason I failed last time was I did not get food up in time. I had some food, but I never expanded. I didn't get corn up, so we didn't have, you know, the granary going, or whatever it's called, the mill, grist mill. But that was with the iron teeth as well. We're not iron teeth this time. What are our foods? Carrots are the mainstay. Potatoes, well, let's see here. The grill turns one potato into 4. I think that's our first efficient one. Bakery down the line, of course. For now, let's focus on potatoes. Carrots first, though. For the meantime. I do appreciate the source of oaks here at the beginning. So we have plenty of wood here. Okay, let's let him get started there. Need to make sure to mark these for cutting. We need to get the farmhouse up. Well, let's go ahead and plan for 2. We see up here the beavers are hard at work getting this wood down. And each of these oaks gives 8 wood. That's the most efficient wood you get. It takes the longest to grow, but it's going to give us a big head start here on our playthrough on hard mode. Something I need to also remember to not forget is water. I do have 4 unemployed beavers right now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start planning for our little bit of industry that we need to get up pretty quick. We'll need planks, and soon enough, gears. Now, you may have noticed I've made a very stupid mistake. I didn't prioritize water being built first. And, I might pay for that. Here we go. We are now pumping water. I'm going to go ahead and bump us up 24 hours. Working time right now. I'm fine with that. They're fine with that. And there is our first drought approaching. We are nowhere near ready. Let's just get some priorities up here. I'm also realizing I don't have any storage for all the carrots I'm growing. I am vastly underprepared for this playthrough. Five days. That's not great. Now, this map is being kind to us. This is a lot of water that's still draining out of here during this drought. One of the pluses of being on an easy map. Of course, it's not going to last long, but it'll last long enough. And there goes the last of our water here. I'm going to go ahead and pause our pumps. We do have some science going. As soon as we hit 30, we can get the forester. We'll go and park it up here. Plant some tweez. Okay, we're getting some housing built. Our happiness is above 0. We've hit 30 science. I'm going to unlock the forester. Get it planted here. That does mean I need to get a plank, so we'll go ahead and get these going. With luck, starting tomorrow, we'll have some new kits, because we do have more beds than beavers now. And we've successfully made it through our first drought. No deaths yet. We don't have any new kids yet. Hopefully they'll get working on that soon. We don't want beavers to start dying of old age before we even have a new generation to replace them. And our forester is built. Let's go ahead and get our trees planted here. We want, what did we say? We definitely want oak. Put it here in the back. And we're going to do birch here in the front. And I want him to focus on the birch just so that way those are growing nice and quick. And we've got 13 planks in there, not using them, so I'm going to go ahead and pause these two. I am realizing we do still have the wrong music playing. I am playing the music myself instead of just the normal in-game music. One of my biggest complaints is that the music is not constant in this game. So I've got the soundtrack, and I'm just cycling through as needed. Now, I don't want to get hit by other droughts causing us to run out of water. I never want that to happen, so once I hit 100 science, I am going to unlock the gears. Maybe a little bit early. That's fine. No, I won't do that. It's food that got me before. I need to focus on getting the food up. So we've got our farmer here. He's kind of bored. We can come all the way out here. So let's plant some crops. We're going to grab potatoes. I'm going to go here. Just to start with. Now, of course, I have access to this entire site as well. I should not squander it. That's going to be a lot of power right there, like that. I'm going to go ahead and make a path here. And here, oh my gosh. They're all dying. I am dumb. And here it started. Looks like one day ago we had our first death of old age. Goodbye, Edaz. And we still don't have any kids to replace them. That's not good. And Shadrala has starved to death. If only they had held on for another 3 minutes. I am not good at this game. And we've entered our second drought. Only a 5-day drought. We'll be fine. We've got the dams up here, so we're not going to lose all of our water. Things will stay watered for a bit. Not horribly worried for the moment. We are down to just 9 beavers with a lot of empty jobs. This isn't good. Why? It's because they don't have downtime, is it? My beavers are dying because I didn't give them time to have sex. And of course, just like that, putting the working hours down to 18, and we've got a kit. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately. I will say, I have come back from worse odds before in normal mode, so it's not impossible to get out of this, even on hard mode. Because we have such a small population, our water reserves are going to last a lot longer, same with our food. We're just going to be a bit slow for a bit, and that can be fine. Right now we're just kind of waiting for this drought to end. Get some water back in here, get our trees grown again. At least we've got a few that we can harvest right now. And if I absolutely need to, I can come grab these out here. Not too big of a deal, just a big long walk for them. Okay, it's been a few days now, and our population is starting to climb back up to 11 adults, 3 children right now, and we do have our third drought approaching. This has been a difficult start so far to this game, my goodness. There are a few things we want to do here to prepare for this drought. Of course, our water is full, we'll be fine there. I do want to get this dam built. To make sure that our trees here stay hydrated through the drought. That's important. We've got power down here, looking at 345 horsepower. That's more than enough for these two buildings. Looks like we're waiting on planks. I should have built these backwards. Let me fix that really quick. I should look at getting these guys built as well for this drought. That'll really make sure that this stays hydrated. We'll lose all of this water in here. So, you know, we might have this bit right here hydrated. Lose some of this during the drought. That's okay. We've got dams built down here, so we will have our food production going. We don't have enough beavers to need to worry about not having enough water. 5 days before in the last drought, we didn't even lose all the water in here. But I think we'll be fine. Maybe this is going to be like 9 days or something. It'll be bad, but not as bad as it could be still. We have two main goals right now, and that is our potato production, which we haven't even started these buildings yet, and getting bigger water tanks so we can store a lot of water. I think that once they're done with these guys up here, they're the highest priority, they should move down here to potato production. Now, this is a modded playthrough, and I haven't really shown off any mods yet. I'm just going to jump into my favorite one, which is automation. Now, of course, in 1.0, automation is built into the game, but previously to that, we had some more advanced type of automation. I believe the mod is just called Advanced Automation now. And I'm going to go ahead and utilize this. It is more cheaty in a way than what the built-in stuff does, but I think it's more fun, it's more programmy. And what I need to do here is set up our lumberjack flags to only put beavers to work if there's something here that needs to be lumberjacked. Trees to chop down, trees to harvest. That's the right term. Been a while since I've done this. Set up rule, constructor ready for collection. I want greater than 5. If ready for collection is greater than 5, we will assign a worker to the flag. And then if ready for collection equals 0, we will remove workers. I'm going to copy that over to this. Copy that onto you. And then let's make a duplicate as well down here for these birches. Basically, wherever there's trees, we can pop these with these rules. And then whenever they reappear, bada bing, bada boom, we have beavers getting logs for us. Okay, 8 days isn't too bad. I thought 9, and 8 is 1 less. I'm not too mad with that. Let's see if we can get this final dam built before we lose the water entirely. I think we'll catch it in time. Nope, there we go. Now, of course, this won't last for the entire 7.25 day that are left of this drought, but we will have enough to get maybe a couple trees grown. We, of course, want some dams here, but we don't have a good way to get here right now, and I don't want to destroy our berries or some of this tree line just for a path. And just like that, we now have grilled potato production. I think we'll be good on food for a while. And we're hitting a new well-being high score of 6. We've got a beaver down here with an injured tooth, little Kuroji. We'll go ahead and grab our well-being and grab a grindstone from here. Put it right there. While we're at it, let's get a campfire down here. Something for them to do to relax in the evening. If I go ahead and replace these carrots with potatoes, then I can start phasing out the carrots entirely. Keep them around, a little patch for happiness, but we only need the potatoes for the food for now. Now, I don't remember when bad tides start. Could be the next one for all I know. And if that were to happen, what is our game plan? We're not running through water, so no one's at risk of getting contaminated. As long as our reserves are up, we should be fine. Theoretically. No need for this to be running when we have the wheel running. Now that we've got gears in production, we can actually look at getting our next tanks. These medium tanks hold 10 times the amount of the small tanks, so very space efficient. And we're just a few science points short, need 120, we are at 90. Doesn't look like either of these have anyone employed. Let's go ahead and bump one of these up to always have someone in it. I don't know why I keep trying to unlock things when I don't have science points. And here comes another drought. Thankfully not a bad tide yet. We are starting to chew through our water supply, so I'm going to go ahead and activate our second pump here. These are now priority. We want to get these up and running and filled before the drought gets here, at least as much as we can. Now I do see that we have an injured beaver over here, Mr. Rakau, something like that. And look at that little guy. He's got a little bandage on his foot because he is injured. So we're going to go ahead and build him a little medical bed. It is 80 points that we do not have, so we will not be building him a medical bed. He'll just have to suffer for a bit. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have enough gears to get any of these built before the drought started. We might have this one here just right at the end. But we should be able to get a good amount stored. At least before everything runs out. I'll let the pumps keep going all the way until this fully drains. Once this drains and this is no longer being refilled, we'll stop the pumps. 7 days. Not too bad. We saw worse last time. Okay, looks like we're on the last little bit of water here. There it goes, drying up. With that, I'll go ahead and pause the pumps. We'll be fine on water. Now what I've decided to do here, I'm gonna finally clear a path, get rid of some of these berries. I'm always weird with berries. I don't want to get rid of them for whatever reason. But I'll get rid of this path, put the staircase here, finally build the dam here. So that way this stays wet for a little longer. I'm also going to break down this blockage so it fills in here, this area. Because what I was trying to figure out is, I'm low on water. So that's going to be an issue, especially as we get the population up, because I built more housing. So I definitely need better water. Somehow, I think I can get a reservoir going here, I think. Actually, even better. Yeah. Get rid of this blockage. If I build up the walls here, I could use down the line. I could use a mechanical fluid pump and make this a big reservoir. For now, though, if I can at least get this to be a 2-deep little reservoir that I can get water from, that would be good. I do need to start planning as well to get some of this metal. Once I get some metal, I can get the zip lines going, which will make things really easy, especially if I want this to be my reservoir. Just have the water collected here, zip line it back, boom, drop it down at the storage. You know what? I'm actually reconsidering where I'm going to build that reservoir. This is the water input. It's coming out of waterfall. This is our highest source. If I'm actually pretty close already, I could plan out big ol' dam right here and just right across and behind here. Bada bing, bada boom. Have a nice reservoir of water. That should be good. Right now I am just planning. Of course, I'm not actually going to use dams here. Something like that. Yeah, I think that would work. Put some floodgates here. And here comes our first bad tide, 3 days away. Don't know how long it's going to be. And I'm not quite sure if I'm really prepared. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, of course, when bad tide comes through, we are going to lose basically all of our crops. Most of them are going to die out. I'll have to replant, wait for them to grow again. It's going to suck. And looks like we are looking at... oh my goodness, a 7-day bad tide. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see how our beavers do in this 7-day, week-long bad tide, please stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to click that like button and subscribe. things I'm not used to saying. Yeah, see y'all next time.